All right, good morning, YouTube. In today's video, I want to talk about the mistake that is actually worse than program hopping because I actually think it's the mistake that underlies why people program hop. And this mistake is quite simply a lack of clear goals. Now, we can make a whole video talking about goal setting, but I want to actually kind of go into a different direction and talk to you about the value of having clear goals. Now, there is a reason why people don't make clear goals. Clear goals don't just identify your conditions for success. They make you realize your conditions for failure, and they make you realize all the ways you are currently failing. So, for example, when it comes to a fat loss diet, or a fat loss phase, I usually say things like, when you make the goal to lose weight, things will illuminate themselves to you and let you know that these actions are in line with that goal or not. You make the goal to lose weight, but yet you are eating donuts while you make that goal. That is a personal example. You make the goal to lose weight, but at the same time, In and Out is right down the street, and goddamn, 4x2 sounds really good right now. And to all my Whataburger fans, yes, I get it. In and Out is overrated. I think people talk about it too highly. For me, In and Out is the best burger, fast food burger that you can get. But it's so let's say for example, like let's look at all the fast food joints: McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Jack in the Box. Um, what else? What else is there? Arby's. Does that count? Carl's Jr. Out of all of those ones, right? In-N-Out is going to be the best one. I don't know if Whataburger fits into that mold. I feel like Whataburger honestly goes more into the Shake Shack, maybe Smash Burger type of places. But even like including Five Guys, In-N-Out is just better than all of those. Now Whataburger, you can have fun with whatever it is you like. I like In-N-Out, whatever. Anyway, goal setting, make some goddamn goals, and don't be afraid of the fact that it's illuminating what is wrong. The thing is, like, if you are afraid of what is wrong, you're not going to get anything right. If you are afraid of what is wrong, you are going to actually doom yourself to failure. The thing is, when you don't set a clear-cut goal, you're not able to succeed. It's actually that you fail all the time and you just won't know it until it's too damn late. Now, one thing that I kind of did as a mistake is, let's say for example, I want to lose weight, but I want to do it slowly, and I want to do so in a way that is um, with minimal tracking and effort. And um, just by those two conditions alone, you can kind of tell that that wasn't going to work out all that well, and it didn't. I gained weight. So when I started this channel, I was 272, and now I'm weighing about 250, 252. So progress there, right? But anyway, when I made a better goal of, okay, I don't want to track, I just want to use basic habits, and I want to not be overly restrictive. I still eat out with friends, I still have things that I like, so like donuts, cookies, and stuff like that, but I have all these other rules and regulations that limit that behavior, and now I'm able to have what I like, but also get the desired result, which was weight loss. And I'm not losing any strength while doing this. I'm actually maintaining my strength or getting stronger despite being 20 pounds lighter. So, with your goals, if you leave them in the fog, if you are not very clear with them, what's going to end up happening is you're going to be swayed in multiple directions because you have no sense of priorities. You have no sense of a hierarchy of goals and meaning. What would be most meaningful to you? What would deliver you the most amount of positive emotions? Because the thing is, positive emotion doesn't really come from you reaching a goal. It comes from you seeing yourself move toward it. The progressive realization of a worthy ideal is what actually allows you to feel genuinely happy with yourself. Not the achievement, but the process you take to achieve that goal. Because once you achieve that goal, you have to make a new goal. Like, you can enjoy it for a little bit, maybe make your goal enjoyment for a little bit, and then get back onto it. But you do need to kind of go from goal to goal and keep the goals that you make, so that way you're not just losing the same 10-20 pounds for the rest of your life. But you do need to be mindful of that. If you don't make clear-cut goals, there's no priority. Okay, so let's say for example, I want a bigger bench, but I also want to lose weight, and I also want to get good at running 5K, or like decrease my mile time. 1 week, you're going to be focused entirely on losing weight. The next week, you're going to be completely focused on your bench press. The next week after that, you're going to be thinking entirely about your mile time, and they're just going to alternate. And then maybe another goal pops up that you kind of care about, and you're like, oh, but I love the overhead press, so I want to get my overhead press up. Or let's say, for example, you, I have I have a, let's see, one of my clients, for the longest time, he just kind of thought to himself, I want to be the most athletic version of myself. But the thing is, every single time I would give him a workout program, he would kind of be like, well, I'm becoming more athletic, but I feel like there's just something missing. And then I would kind of like dig into it and probe into it, and I would try a little bit things into his programming. And what I found was, when I started focusing on his bench press and his deadlift specifically, beyond just regular conditioning and athleticism, he was way happier. And the thing is, it took months for him to tell me, yeah, I think for the longest time my main goal was just bench press and deadlift, but I really wanted to be athletic, and I can't really think of them as being athletic movements. And I was just like, who gives a fuck, man? Your goals are your goals. The body that you want to build is the body you should work for. The strength that you want to have is the strength that you want to work for. You need to have a hierarchy of goals. What is most important? What is going to be the guiding factor for your decisions in your workout program? For example, mine is going to be weight loss. Are the decisions that I'm making going to be productive for that? So when it comes to weight loss, especially for a strength athlete and a bodybuilder, you want to minimize strength loss, and if anything, actually get stronger. And you want to minimize muscle loss, and if anything, actually build muscle. Body recomposition is something that should be expected, because muscle growth is a slow process anyway, and it uses different energy pathways than just fat loss. Obviously, it is very inefficient, but inefficiency is not the same thing as impossible. And honestly, when something is slow anyway, I think that when it comes to the longevity and the actual enjoyment of the process, where you're actually able to not only make good progress, but actually enjoy it too, slow is better. One thing that I think a lot of people don't really recognize when it comes to optimization is the idea that slow is steady, steady is fast. And when they think about optimization, they just think, what is the fastest way to get to this goal? If I optimize everything, I'm going to get to this goal a lot faster. Whenever I fall into that thinking trap, I remind myself, slow is steady, steady is fast. So set goals, and you can have multiple goals. I'm a proponent, I'm an advocate of concurrent training. You can have multiple goals, but they need to be in a hierarchy. That's why when I talk about concurrent training and strength versus size, I usually ask my clients, put them into a ratio, 60-40, 50-50. Like, the more, like, honestly, I prefer having a more 60-40 kind of approach, just because then, like, one thing is definitely above the other, and 50-50, because it is so much in the middle, like, you're going to kind of have to play around with it a bit, and it is going to be a bit more inefficient, because the measurements are going to be a bit harder to gauge. But regardless, make a hierarchy of your goals. So for example, let's say for the squat, bench, and deadlift, right? My squat sucks because, like, a history of injury and just, like, other factors, but my squat is, like, definitely my weakest link. So generally speaking, and also it's like the lift that I actually have the most trouble recovering from. So before, this isn't applicable to my current programming, but before, I would put the squat at the bottom. Like, I would do quad focus. I would use like machines like leg press, Smith machine squats, front squats, and these like lighter variations, but they just hammer the quads a bit more. And then just really put most of my effort into the bench and the deadlift. I would cater my program to make sure that every time I went into a bench press session, a deadlift session, I would be maximally recovered. So same thing applies to with your programming, your goals. You want to make sure that wherever your effort is most needed for your goal, you are the most ready for it. And you can't do that if you don't have a goal. You can't experience positive emotion if you don't have a goal. You can't actually succeed if you don't have a goal. If you lack a goal, you will fail all the time without realizing it. So I hope this was a wake-up call. I hope that this was useful information and there was enough in there for you to actually use and take for yourself. If you are interested in coaching, you can check the link in the description. And if you want to support the channel, please like, comment, subscribe, or buy the merch. I do have a wide variety of merch available on the website. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. We are getting close to 300 subscribers, and I think that's just crazy to me. I wanted to make a 200 subscriber video special, but then, like, things kind of got busy. But I do want to thank you from the bottom of my heart that there are a lot of people who find value in what I have to say and what I have to offer. And it's really affirming, and I'm really grateful for all the feedback, the conversations that I've been able to have, and also to those who have trusted me with their progress and have bought into the coaching. I really am grateful. You all are letting me know that this is a worthwhile dream that I am able to actually, um, move forward to. So if all I'm aiming for is just make a decent living from this, I'm not really aiming to be like the world's greatest, the world's best. I just want to kind of support myself, support my family, and go from there with something that I feel confident with, something I feel competent with, and something I feel like is I'm able to give back to others. So thank you so much for allowing me to do that. Thank you so much for watching this channel. So please like, comment, subscribe, buy the coaching, buy the merch. It all helps, and it's all deeply appreciated from the bottom of my heart. So thank you so much. Have a great day. Peace.